Someone asked me today, what are signs that anxious attachment is alive in my system when it comes to dating and also being in a relationship? And so I'm going to give you a real life share of something that actually happened to me when Nathan and I first started dating. We got into our very first argument, and I remember him saying to me, I need to take a beat for a second. My nervous system perceived I need to take a beat as you're leaving. And so what did my system do? My system said, get the hell out of here before you get hurt. So I packed up all of my things and I made it all the way to the kitchen, almost to my car. And then I paused because I remember, wait a second, if you're going to use the tools that you teach people, now's the time to use them. So I paused and I closed my eyes and I said to myself, what do you notice in your body right now? And I noticed that there was a knot in my stomach. I noticed that my heart felt like it was going to beat out of my chest. I noticed that I packed up all my things to get away from the situation. And in that moment, I recognized, whoa, I'm in a massive flight pattern. I'm in a massive anxious attachment pattern. I need to take a moment. I need to regulate, and then I need to reassess. So in that moment, I sat down on the kitchen floor. I called my best friend. I said, hey, can you just be with me for a moment while I regulate myself? And I started to use the tools to get my nervous system out of the flight response. I tapped into safety. I started to notice there was regulation around me. And then I went back upstairs and I told Nathan, I'm really scared right now. He hugged me. We had a moment. He reassured me that he wasn't going to leave, and I was able to sit with that flight pattern inside of my system. This is a sign of anxious attachment, but here's the kicker. I've been doing this work for a long time, and it's still there. So part of nervous system work is understanding the goal is not to regulate all the time and live in fairy tale unicorn butterfly land. The goal is to be able to have a flexible relationship to not just safety, but also activation. This is what it looks like to have a healthy relationship to activation, to know that these things are patterns and to have the tools to be able to sit with them when they feel too big. So if you want these tools, this is what I teach inside of the Collective program. So check out the caption below. I talk more about this.